And so, what was the question? Ooh, rails. Free chair. It's nailed. But it's functioning. My name is Trey Radical Cochran, and I'm a photographer. My name is Trey, and I'm a photographer. When I was around like 14 in high school, I had no idea like what I wanted to do with my life, and I had taken the photography merit badge at Boy Scouts, which I still don't have to this day. I am an Eagle Scout, but I don't have the photography merit badge because I never finished it, and I took the class 3 times. But anyways, the first time I took it, I had like, you know, a great time. And like I had this like lingering thought where I was like, maybe I could do that. And then it just like exited my mind, I completely forgot about it. And then my sister's elementary school 5th grade class went to Washington, DC, and I was, you know, like 15 or 16 now. And I had a Samsung Galaxy Note 4, and we were at Monticello, and like I do not care about Thomas Jefferson one bit, and they were just going on and on and on about that guy. So I just started walking around like the whole place, sort of ditched the crew and started taking pictures of the flowers, and basically never stopped. Photography is so fun. I just love it. No, okay, so I think photography is fun, and I think photography is fun because I like to travel around to different places, and sometimes you meet like really weird people and you get to take their picture, or they lead you somewhere cool that it makes a good picture, and then it's also a good story and a good picture, and it's just, you know, fun to see all these different things. I like to travel, but I don't buy a lot of plane tickets, so this is what I do instead. Paris, Tennessee was my favorite to go to because I went there and I had heard that there were these like murals on the walls there, and I wanted to like photograph the murals, which obviously I photographed way more than the murals while I was there, but that was sort of like the quest. And I got there and I had no idea where these murals were, and so I was just kind of walking around and taking photographs, and there's this lady like unloading a bunch of stuff. And she was just like, here are the murals you're looking for. And I was just like, what is life right now? And it was crazy, and I just love stuff like that. My whole life, the worst photos I've ever taken? Whoa. Whoa. I still have all my photos. I still have photos from the first time I took the photo merit badge. I am a file hoarder. I mean, I'm not struggling because I can't think of any. I'm struggling because there are so many bad ones. Probably like, I don't know, the day I got my camera, right, which this is gonna sound like so bad, but these are the ones that stick out in my mind. The day I got my first DSLR, it was a Canon T6i, and it was Christmas, right? So I took pictures like of the Christmas tree, and no matter, I had no concept of what the exposure triangle was or what ISO was or aperture. Like I knew these things existed, I didn't know how they impacted the photo or like what was going on. And I just kept taking pictures of the Christmas tree, and I couldn't get a clear picture of the Christmas tree, and it really made me upset. That was when I started to really learn like how it all worked, but to do that required taking a lot of bad photos in quick succession. Okay, so I'm in capstone for photography at MTSU, which is, I don't want to say like, you know, it's crazy or anything, but it's kind of like a thesis or like a dissertation for the photography program at MTSU, you know? It's the big project at the end. And so I'm in that class. It's a 2-semester long class, and it ends with getting a gallery show in the Baldwin Gallery at the Bragg Building, which you should all come to in May of 2023. So my project is a series of photos taken around the state of Tennessee, and it's sort of in the style of the urban landscape. It's inspired by shows like the New Topographics would be sort of the biggest one. Photographers like Stephen Shore, Stephen Shear, photographers like John Lear, and give me a second, cut this together to make it sound like I know them all off the top of my head. I have them written down. Can I just like cheat?
Sure.
That's good, because I was gonna do it. I also look up a lot to like people like Gary Winogrand, but he's more street photography and portraiture, whereas I'm more urban landscape type of a thing. But yeah, everyone that I just said, one right after the other, was all of my influences. I am spending every day that I have free with a camera in my hand, and traveling to different places and walking around taking photographs. We're in the Bible Belt, so most of the time I'll type in the square of wherever I'm going and then find a church and park there and get out and start walking and taking photos. Sometimes I meet interesting people, sometimes it's a ghost town. So I did legitimately just find a bunch of VHSs in this trash can. However, once I found them, I put them back in there so that you could read them. So I took the picture and you could see that it was The Godfather 1 and 2 and also Jaws. I don't know why there are so many VHSs in this trash can, but there certainly are. But I always, take a lunch break, break out the SD card, and stick it into my iPad and do some quick edits. So the first thing that we're gonna do here is I'm going to transfer the files from my SD card to my hard drive, and I rated them as 5 stars, and I took them all into Camera Raw and I added my preset that I created to all of the photos. And the preset basically makes sure that they all look sort of coherent, have the same sort of color scheme going on, as well as this is the same preset that I use for all the thumbnails I've already created. The next step is, once I'm done sort of color correcting these, I'm going to print them all out at that thumbnail level. Capstone project. It's gonna be in the Baldwin Gallery, May 2023. It's not just me, it's me and 4 other students. They're all great too. Come support your local artists in the MTSU photo program. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Collision Comedy on YouTube. That's my YouTube channel. We're currently releasing this show called Scene Thieves, new episodes every month. Follow me on Instagram at Trey Cochran Photography. And if you need any photos, engagements, weddings, friends, family, Tinder, I got you. Just, DM me, send me a text message, ask me for my card. I got you. This is a great shot.
Ow.
I'm gonna walk out of frame. Oh no, I'm not. And check out my website, TreyCochran.photography. And if you need any photos, they need like some Tinder photos, like I got you. All right, I got you, bro. Just hit me up.
Okay, we're doing that all over again. Okay, go ahead.
I kind of don't want to do it over again.
Do it again.
I want you to have to use that shot.
Do it again.